Mr. Zellner actually wears two hats. He is the chair of the Erie County Democratic Party, but also the Democratic Elections Commissioner. So let's start on that note as we thank you for joining us live, Mr. Zellner. How many people have voted in Erie County?
It looks like as of right now, about 176,000 today have been processed by our inspectors.
Obviously, unexpected turnout. Does it exceed your expectations? We all knew a lot of people would be voting.
I think we're going to get to about 74-75% turnout right now. We've got over 300,000 voters with absentees and early voting, so it's been a busy year. It's always a robust year during the presidential race.
We had been hearing about, and this is inevitable every year, there are some glitches, some problems. We heard of a location in Kenmore where the voting machine was jamming. What happens in a case like that? What do you do with that ballot so in case it happens between now and 9 o'clock, people would be informed?
Yeah, we have a lot of new voters that don't vote regularly, so when they're feeding it in the machine, they pull it back and they get nervous when the machine takes it. So sometimes the ballots get jammed, they get stuck. If they've used the emergency ballot, an emergency slot to put their ballots in, every vote is counted. Every one of those is going to be ran through the machine and has been ran through the machine. They should be very secure that that stuff's happening.
One more thing, as early voting started, you sent out an email to Democrats. It was entitled "Troubling Update," and it was about Republican early voting surging. What did you mean by it, troubling?
Well, it's troubling for any Democrat when you have more Republicans voting, and they've voted more than ever before during early voting. Their percentage was incredibly high.
Certainly wasn't troubling that people were getting out there and voting early.
No, it was troubling for Democratic Party members that Republicans were coming out more than ever before. It appears that their base came out and voted early, and anytime we can get voters out is good.
All right, folks, there you have it. Jeremy Zellner, the Democratic Party chairman here in Erie County, and also the Democratic Elections Commissioner. They couldn't have asked for a finer day for voting weather-wise. That used to be a big determination, but you had your early voting, you've got your mail-in voting, and a decent weather day. So that turnout, 75% perhaps they expect, and it should perhaps be no surprise taking all that in. Scott and Mary Alice?
That for sure, a healthy sign of our democracy. We'll take it. Thank you, Dave.